Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans to Riley, Kansas, the campus of Riley County High School. The Falcons here hosting 3A SubState in 2019. Quarterfinal competition here tonight. The Lady Falcons hosting your Lady Lions. Number 6 seed Lady Lions versus number 3 seed Riley County. Dale Leach and Scott Oshman here to bring you these games on CityLinkTV.com Minneapolis channel. It's the time of the season where you lose, you go home. You win, you go on. There's no tomorrows if you lose. So you got to go all out and do your best.
Could have six games. Could have one game. so you gotta play to win. You got to keep moving. And tonight's the first step for the Lady Lions as they are on the road here at Riley County High School.
Good news tonight, we have Kylie Fuller back. We got cleared medically to play. Last Friday she was unfit, so she's with us on a knee. Obviously she's not been as good a basketball shape as we'd like to see her, but she will be, I'm sure, relied upon to contribute tonight in the low post.
Well, we're going to need it because we looked at the size of the Riley County High School girls, and they've got 4 girls listed at 5'10".
Yep.
so you don't see that too often in girls high school basketball. Not at the 3A level that they have that. Don't know what they bring. Their record is
they are 14-6 overall.
14-6.
Minneapolis is 9-10. Average points, they score 44.5, give up 36.3, so they're a +8 on points. Minneapolis is 41.2 and gives up 39.1, so we're +2.1. They outscore us over the season about a little over 3 points a game and give up a little less than 3 points a game than what we have been on average. So I think it's a game that we have a chance. If we can shoot well from the outside, we play good ball, and we can get some good contributions underneath, not only from Courtney Forte like we have the last several games, but now that Kylie Fuller's back, we get a good combo there. Again, and also supported by Natalie Borman. There's no common opponents between the two squads. The only thing, the closest you can get to common is that Riley County has played Clay Center twice. Clay Center's in the SubState. They lost to Clay Center the first time by 8, the second time by 19. Beloit, who we played twice, has also lost to Clay Center by 22. So I put them in the range of a Beloit type squad. And we beat Beloit once, lost to them by 4 at home. So those kind of odds, I think we've got a chance.
You know, on any given night, we can play well. And I will like the fact that we have been playing better as a squad the last, I'd say, 6, 7 games.
Oh, yeah.
Been playing much better, much smarter. And we just got to light them up from the outside, hit some big shots, and get our post players to do what they need to on the inside. And I like our opportunities.
Our turnovers have gone way down. I don't have the numbers, but experience-wise, our turnovers have gone way down compared to what they were early on in the season. This is the 4th game in the series. Riley County leads at 2 wins to 1 loss. This is the first time we played at Riley County. The last game was in 2002 at the Minneapolis Invitational where Riley County won.
So on the road tonight here in Riley County, Minneapolis will be in their traveling blue, and Riley County, of course, in their home white. It is not any bigger gym than what we've got, Dale.
Not really.
From what I can tell, they've got a fairly good crowd here tonight, and so far we're kind of sparse. So it's going to take some big plays by our girls and a big crowd to step up and get loud when they can for us to come away. So
I wouldn't be surprised if their seating capacity is a little bit bigger than Minneapolis, but not all that much. We have to give at least 4 PSAs for the Kansas State High School Activity Association tonight. I'll give you one now. Ethics, integrity, and respect are values important in our daily lives. All of these important values. It's time for national anthem. We'll go with that.
Dale, this is the first time I have seen where they do the national anthem and both teams are not on the floor.
Yeah.
That's really a strange one right there. So, interesting.
Continue with this PSA real quick. Ethics, integrity, and respect are values important in our daily lives. All these important values are learned by participation in interscholastic activity programs. During competition, they are translated into one word, sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by the interscholastic activities. This is a public service message from your Kansas State High School Activity Association and CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis. I'd also like to thank the linebackers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School for supporting us during this SubState by taking care of the Kansas State High School Association broadcast fees. Be able to bring you this live video of these games. Tomorrow night, the boys host Council Grove Braves back at the home gym. Then all games after that are here in Riley County.
Good evening. Welcome to Riley County High School for tonight's sub-state game between the Minneapolis Lions and the Riley County Falcons. The Kansas State High School Activities Association
has the both squads about a minute 40 away as they do some of their PSA announcements as well as we get closer to tonight's tip-off. And Dale, some of the key things that I see that our girls are going to have to do is control the ball. You talked a little bit about that, and we're going to have to hit from the outside, and just be smart with it. You've got some senior leaders out there that don't want this to be their last game. And I think you're going to see them put everything they've got on the floor.
We can put a game together like they put against Beloit, up in Beloit. They'll have a very good chance of winning.
Absolutely.
Now, we almost came together doing that at Minneapolis, losing by 4 there. Time for your introduction coming up.
For Minneapolis, a senior, Caroline Giles. For the Riley County Falcons, a sophomore, number 4, Jessie Brummett, a sophomore, 5'10". For Minneapolis, a junior, Kirsty Nelson. For Riley County, number 5, a 5'5" senior, Morgan Vargo. For Minneapolis, 5'6" junior, number 10, Zoe Shoup. For Riley County, number 12, a 5'4" junior, Sarah Thompson. For Minneapolis, number 15, 5'4" senior, number 15, Charisma Veneri. For Riley County, a senior, number 13, 5'5", Danny Wagner. And for Minneapolis, number 21, 5'9" sophomore, Courtney Forte. And for the Falcons, number 20, a 5'10" senior, Addie Oliver.
Might be some home court advantage here for Riley County. It is the home court. Quite honestly, I would have thought they'd had a bigger crowd than they have. But
yeah. Yeah, I would agree with you. It's a Monday night. And it's cold out, so
and it's
you know.
Sunflower Showdown night.
That's true. That is very true. So we're about ready for the tip-off, as looks like number 20, Addie Oliver, I believe, will jump. We'll see for sure, maybe not. They've got two girls out, both 5'10". 5'10". It looks like number 4 will jump for them, Jessie Brummett, against Courtney Forte. So and Minneapolis in blue.
Back to guard the goal.
As we get ready to go. Ball's up and tips away, and Minneapolis gets it in the hands of Zoe Shoup. Shoup with the basketball. She starts at the top of the key, rolls over to Caroline Giles. Giles back to Veneri. Charisma with the basketball. Charisma rolls back to right, gives it to Caroline. Caroline looks at the low post, has nothing. Going to go cross court to Shoup. Shoup rolls it back to the top of the key to set this up. 2-3 zone for the Riley County Falcons as they kick it back out to Giles. Caroline with the basketball. As they're guarding Charisma tight, they know she's a shooter, so they're cornering it out tight. Kicks it back out to Shoup. Shoup here on the left-hand side as they try to trap her. Get it back out to Giles. Giles with the basketball. Back to Forte. Forte at the top of the key. Down low to Charisma. Charisma had to come out of the paint. She does. Nelson with a shot up, and it's no good. In and out, and it's rebounded on the floor. It's going to be a tie-up. It'll go to Riley County, but nice job by both squads. Good job of moving the ball around for the Lady Lions to start that possession. Riley County with the basketball as they start out with Thompson with the basketball at the top of the key. Thompson rolls to the right-hand side, gets it back out to number 5, which is Vargo. Vargo back to Brummett. Brummett kicks it down low to Thompson. Thompson up and good as she kicks it off the glass. Full court press picked up by, or three-quarter press picked up by the Falcons. Gets it across to Nelson, back to Forte, back to Shoup. Shoup will set this one up. Gets it back to Giles. Giles on the right-hand side. Gets it back out to Veneri, back out to Nelson. Nelson will roll it back out to set this up in the hands of Shoup. Excuse me, back it goes to Giles. Giles will set this back to Nelson. Nelson on the right-hand side. Dale, it's been a while since I called a ball game.
Yeah, you're okay.
I'll get back in the rhythm here in a minute, and gets it back out to Nelson in the paint, and she'll put it up. Oh, blocked, and it will be put back on the floor, back in the hands of Riley County as they come back the other direction. Back in the hands of number 13, Wagner. Wagner into the low post, shot up, no good. Gets a rebound, kicks it back out. Back to Thompson. Thompson gets backward to Brumman as they were working around. Minneapolis in a man. They kick it back out. 3-point shot up, and it's good by Riley County, number 5, Morgan Vargo. They pick it back up. They trap her at the top, and Minneapolis is going to call a timeout. So 30-second timeout called by the Lady Lions as we were trapped in the corner there. Minneapolis will send in 2 subs here when we come back.
I'm sorry, I'm still digging with the clock here, so I'm not ready to talk about advertisements at this point.
Checking in for are we on?
Yeah.
Checking in for the Lady Lions is number 33, Kylie Fuller, as well as number 20, Natalie Borman. Both seniors check in for the Lady Lions. Also checking in for the Falcons, number 32, Burton. Nelson with the basketball on the right-hand side. She drives the paint and no good. Tipped. It will come back the other direction. They kick it back out. Another 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by, nice job there by Charisma Veneri as she gets the rebound. I was going to say. Charisma with the rebound. Back goes Veneri with the basketball. Gets it back out to Nelson. Nelson here on the left-hand side. Gets it back to Shoup. Shoup will set this up 5-0. Riley County with the early lead. 4:26. Veneri for 3. She drains it. Nice job as they let her have a little bit of room and she puts it in. Nice job by Charisma Veneri.
Your leading 3-point shooter in school history for girls.
Dale, I'll let you take it for just a second.
All right, they're on the right wing now, looking into the man-man defense of the Lions. Post player drives it, passes it off the point guard who drives in. She's fouled on the way to the hoop. She will go to the line for 2.
Fuller gets her first personal foul, first team foul for the Lions. Free throw is up and no good for Vargo. 5-3, 4:01 left to go here in the first quarter. Second shot is up, and it is good as she drains the second one. 6-3, Riley County. Minneapolis the basketball. Shoup with the ball on the right-hand side. She'll drive to the right, crosses over, goes in the lane. Good job, rolls in. She misses, but picked up by Fuller, and she misses, but picked up by Charisma with another rebound, and she puts it in. Nice job by Veneri with the rebound and the putback. 6-5, oh, great backdoor pass, and they're going to get Charisma with a foul there as she went to try to help out on the backside defense.
That cutter come from the backside all alone. Charisma collapsed, but it's too late.
Vargo at the line to shoot 2 more here. First one is up and no good. Checking back in, Giles as well as
Forte. Courtney Forte's in.
Peyton Smith and Courtney Forte. Second one is up and good. She makes that one. Also checking back in for Riley County is number 4, Jessie Brummett. Giles with the basketball, back to Charisma. Charisma backward to Smith. Peyton with the basketball, gets it back out to Giles. Giles will drive. Gets it down there to Fuller. Oh, can't get it. Great rebound by the Falcons. had 2 looks, Kylie has. Hasn't quite got her shot, but she hasn't had a lot of playing time or practice time either. So
she'll get back,
into it. Ball on the outside. And 3-second violation is the call. Turnover back to Minneapolis. Giles to the basketball. Drives to the right. Back to Veneri. Back to Giles. And good hustle there. And it's going to stay with Minneapolis as we tried to get it down low to Fuller.
Kylie dives to the floor to keep that from getting away.
Kylie will come out as Shoup checks back in. Peyton inbounds. Gets it to Forte. Forte, she needs to develop a little shot from out there. And tipped. And it will go back to Riley County. Gets it down low.
High post action.
Swing pass back out to Vargo. Vargo, oh, great pass. Can't get it, but great rebound. Oh, that's going to be 2 on Charisma. And they will go back to the line.
Charisma gets her second foul, 2:13 remaining here in the first quarter. It's not what we want to see. Her riding time on the pine.
First shot is up and no good for, what's interesting about that is sometimes you don't see her come out.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Kirsty Nelson in for Charisma. I don't think she'll see an extended time, but she'll be out for a while.
Misses both of them, and it'll go back to Minneapolis. Ball goes to Smith. Smith with the basketball. And they are hawking defense down there, Dale. They are really tough on us. We cannot get a ball down in the low post. Riley County back on the outside to Vargo. Vargo back to the top of the key and goes into the hands of number 10, McGuire. They kick it back out to McGuire here on the outside. Down low in the low block. They'll drive, kicks it back out. Vargo for 3, and it's good. Wow. Tell you, that's one that they're going to have to watch there, as she's got 8 of their 10 points. Shoup with the basketball. Back it goes to Giles. Back it goes to Smith. Smith back to Shoup. No good, and it's going to be, rebounded by Forte. Great job by Forte. Back to Giles. Back to Kirsty Nelson for 3, off the mark. So, haven't been able to hit.
And 1-3, and that's the only outside shot we've had so far.
Vargo with the basketball, gets it down in the low block. Great move. Great move there by Brumman as she has a little baby hook down low, and she gets it to fall, 12-5. Riley County. Back it goes to Giles. Nelson drives up, and it's good. Great job, and she will make it and go to the line. Great job by Kirsty Nelson. She gets the bucket and 1. Foul is on Jessie Brumman. Checking in. Kylie Fuller and Veneri check back in. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. The N1 shot is up and good by Nelson Justad. Minneapolis back on the defensive side. Great pressure put on by Giles. Giles with the great defense out there. They get it to Vargo. Vargo on the left-hand side, picked up by. And they will drive in the low block. Have nothing, kicks it back out to Vargo. And she's open for another 3. This time it's rebounded by Nelson. And at the end of 1, Minneapolis 8, Riley County 12. But a lot of it's been Vargo for the Riley County Buffaloes, or Riley County Falcons, as she has 8 of their 12 points.
Yeah, defensive-wise, that's the only way they've been dominating is inside. It hasn't been offensive scoring.
No.
At all. All right, we'd like to thank our sponsors to help with the costs of video broadcasting here. The Klein Oil Company of Delphus, Jim Klein, Hometown Hardware with Pam Barker, Vicki Kaufman, Crossland Crop Insurance, John Pruitt, Sunflower Realty with Monty Nelson, Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern, and Autotech, Gary Keating and Dave Sweat. Thank all the sponsors. We couldn't do this without you. Possession arrow to Riley County to start the second quarter.
Riley County doing a nice job, Dale. What they do is they kick it to the inside, and then we drop down to help, and they kick it right back out to an open guard. Riley County with the basketball on the outside. They get the ball into the hands of Thompson, and rebounded by Caroline Giles. Giles with the basketball. She comes back the other direction. As she will set this up, goes back to Shoop. Shoop on the outside, back to Giles, back to Veneri. Veneri out here to Nelson. Nelson will roll the right-hand side. It's a corner to Giles. Giles down low. Oh, great move.
No Yeah.
No!
Tripping? No tripping?
Wow. They called her for a travel right there. She just got absolutely.
She did travel.
She did, but and then they call a foul on Caroline Giles back the other direction. So tough one right there.
Foul on number 2, Caroline Giles, her first.
Riley County will inbound, so he gets it into Thompson. Thompson up and good into the low paint as she rolls it in and puts it in. Three-quarter press picked up again by Falcons. Back it goes over here to Fuller. Fuller back to Veneri. Veneri will cross the timeline. Gets it back to Giles. Giles back to Veneri. She'll take the long three, and she's just a little bit deep on that one. So as they will try to inbounds, Minneapolis with the full court press. As they will back off a little bit. Thompson with the basketball. Giles with the defense. Great job by, there should be close to a 5. Vargo kicks it back on the outside to Wagner. Wagner to, and rebounded by Veneri. Veneri with the basketball back the other direction to Nelson. Nelson back to Veneri. Riley County did their homework on us. They have really shut down the outside for us. And there should be a foul. Nice job. As
that's what we've missed for several games, and they probably haven't seen much tape on it. The ball into Kylie Fuller, her turn around for the close-in shot. She hasn't hit him yet, but
Oliver with the foul. Fuller off the glass and no good. Second shot coming here. Shot is up, and she makes that one. Nice job by Kylie. Gets her feet wet again. Gets it. Oh, great job by Kirsty Nelson with the defense. Tipped out of bounds off of her, but good pressure right there. Courtney Forte checking in for Minneapolis as Charisma Veneri comes out. As Vargo with the basketball. Nice pressure right there. Gets it back out to Vargo. Vargo back to the outside to Thompson. Thompson to Vargo. Vargo will set up. Kicks it out to Brummett. And they go back to the top to Wagner. Wagner in the paint, goes to Vargo. Vargo will drive. That's going to be off of Minneapolis, out of bounds. It'll stay with Riley County. Riley County inbounds. They will get at the top. Thompson back out here. The three-point shot, oh my, no good, but rebound by number 32, Ames Burton. 16-9, Falcons with the lead. Giles the basketball, gets it back to Shoop into Forte, off the glass, no good. Kylie Fuller with it, and another great job by Kylie to go right back in, and she'll get fouled, and she'll go back to the line. Foul is on.
Foul on 32, Ames Burton, her first.
Fuller at the line. Makes the first one. Charisma Veneri checking back in for Giles. Second shot coming by Fuller. And she makes them both. Natalie Borman checks in for Fuller. Tell you, Natalie has played well in the absence of Kylie Fuller.
Yes, she has.
She's done a very nice job. Didn't see a lot of play time prior. And there's great defense right there, and she goes right through it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice job by Shoop and Nelson with the defense right there, and they forced the turnover. But back to Borman, she's done a nice job in the absence of Fuller, getting some great minutes and working hard down low. Forte with the basketball. She's trapped in the corner. And no, don't pass. Get it. Veneri in the paint, up, and it's no good. And Borman can't quite hold on to it. Rebounded by Riley County. Gets it back to Vargo. Vargo across the timeline. Gets it down low. In the corner to Brummett. Brummett back to the top. It goes to, I think, Wagner. Can't see the number for sure. Thompson, excuse me. Thompson will drive to the inside low block. Great job. And, off Minneapolis.
Yeah, I think Forte touched it last. Great job of getting down to that low pass between the feet of the post, knocking it away.
Riley County gets a sub in. They will inbounds here. Three-point shot up and good by Thompson. So full timeout called by the Lady Lions as they go down 19-11 here at the 4:18 mark, as she was left open and she hits a big one. So we'll be back after. Actually, Dale, you'll probably have a word here. So.
Yes. We thank our support from the Davidson Agency, Lyle Davidson, offices of Bennington, Delphus, and Minneapolis. You're an independent insurance agent and nationwide insurance agent with a wide range of companies and products for your needs. Lyle can reach at 785-523-4202. Also like to thank the D&M Body Shop with John Wright, located in Minneapolis at 1206 North 120th Road. You can reach John at 785-392-2666 for all your auto body paint and interior repair needs, along with auto glass tinting and replacement.
SubState t-shirts are on sale in the hallway between the gym and concession stand. All t-shirts are $15.
So Lady Lions trail 19-11 here coming out of the timeout, Dale, as they will try to penetrate into this lead here, as Shoop will bring it down to set up. Shoop crosses the timeline. Rolls it right to Veneri. Veneri will kick it back out to the left. She'll drive all the way in and rolls it back out. Picks up a dribble and gets it back to Nelson. Kirsty with the basketball. Kirsty will drive in. Gets it back out to Shoop. Shoop on the top of the key. Man defense played by Riley County right now, as Shoot goes all the way into the paint. Overshoots the basket. It'll go back to Riley County after the rebound into the hands of Thompson. Thompson with the basketball. Gets it back over to McGuire. McGuire will swing pass all the way over to Vargo. Vargo back to the top. It goes into the hands of Oliver. Riley County goes 7 deep, but they're a fairly solid 7. A backdoor cut. Nice steal by Fuller. Fuller back the other direction. Great job by Kylie Fuller. And they got a foul down low. Great job by Kylie, and she brings it all the way down. For a second, I thought she was going to take it all the way to the hole.
Foul on number 10, Brenda McGuire, her first.
McGuire with her first foul.
Number 13, Danny McGuire.
Not a shooting
And
foul.
number 4, Jesse Bremen.
Nelson inbounds. Get it into Fuller. Fuller, little shot up and good. Kylie Fuller with a nice bucket in the paint as she gets her 5th point of the night. Great to have her back on the floor. 19-13, 3 minutes left here in the first half. Vargo with the basketball. Picked up by Shoup, gets it back to McGuire, goes down low to Vargo.
Over the back on Shoup.
And she will pick up her first personal foul. 30-second timeout called by Riley County. Dale, I'll turn it back to you.
Kansas State High School Activity Association and its member schools provide thrills and suspense for a lifetime of memories. See another part of education come to life through traditional athletic activities. This is a public service message from the Kansas State High School Activity Association and CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis. Lady Lions trailing 19-13 here, 2:50 remaining in the half.
Riley County will have it underneath their own basket here. The inbounds as Wagner will pull the trigger. Gets the top, the key to Thompson. Thompson will set this up. Picked up by Giles at the top. Gets it back over here to O'Neal. Back 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Forte. Forte with the rebound as it'll come back the other direction. Courtney gets it off to Giles. Giles will bring it down to set it up. Veneria with the basketball. Back it goes to Forte. Forte back to Nelson. Nelson here on the left-hand side. She rolls off the screen, goes in the paint, drops down low. Great pass, no foul, and it's picked up by Riley County. I'm not sure how. That was not a foul, but it'll go back to Riley County, back the other direction.
Shot blocked from behind.
Goes back down in the low to Wagner. Wagner back out here to Vargo. Vargo swing pass all the way out to the outside to Oliver. Oliver in the low post. Great move up and under, no good. Rebounded by Forte. Forte with her 3rd rebound. Back the other direction, it goes to Veneri, and she will be fouled by number 13, Wagner.
6th team foul on the Falcons, 5 for Minneapolis. No free throws yet.
Second foul on Wagner.
Zoe Shoup for the Falcons, 32, Aiden Burton. And 23, Ashton Colt. And 10, Brenna McGuire.
So Riley County gets, I'll get you that player here in a minute. I think it's 23. I'll get you her name here in a second. Giles kicks it down low. Great job by Fuller to get down on the floor, tie up. It'll stay with Minneapolis, but great job by Kylie Fuller to get down on the floor and go after that.
That's the 2nd time tonight she's laid all out to prevent a turnover.
Ashlyn Culp is the player that comes in for Riley County. Charisma in the paint, up and no good. Rebounded by,
That tie-up will go to Riley County.
So Minneapolis picks up a full court press here. They get it into Vargo. Vargo back to Thompson. Thompson breaks the press off the right-hand side, kicks it back over here to Culp. Culp gets it back to Vargo. Vargo back in the corner to Thompson. Thompson, wow. Nice little move down low. And she's got her 9th point of the night. Quiet 9 points for Thompson. Giles shot up, no good. And rebounded by Culp. And that's going to be off of Minneapolis. It'll stay with Riley County. I didn't see us tip that, but it must have gone off for one of our girls there.
Yes.
21 to 13.
Veneri stuck her hand in the passing lane and knocked that out of bounds.
Thompson with the basketball, gets it back in the hands of Wagner. Wagner back to Thompson. Thompson, good ball handler Riley County has, and a couple of those guards there. Gets it back to Vargo, and it should be tipped out of bounds off of Riley County. It'll stay with Minneapolis.
Could have been easily on the back call, but
yeah.
Not done.
Charisma Veneri checks back in for Forte. Riley County will pick up a 3-quarter press here. Veneri will bring it down. 35 seconds left in the first half, 21 to 13. Fuller, and she's going to be hit over the top of the head by number 23, Culp, but that'll be her first personal foul, but that puts us in the bonus.
Foul on 23, Ashton Culp, her first.
Seventh team foul.
One of our better free throw shooters at the line.
In for the Lions,
Kylie Fuller.
Courtney Forte.
Forte checks in for Charisma. And it's good. She back rim, front rim, gets it to fall in.
Number 4, Jesse Brummett.
Brummett checks back in for the Falcons as well as Oliver. Second free throw coming. Shot is up, and it's good. As she front rims it into the back, into the end. 21-15, 29 seconds left here in the first half. Giles with the pressure defense on Thompson. Picks up a dribble, gets it back to Wagner. Wagner and Kirsty Nelson going to be whistled with the foul, I believe. No, Kylie Fuller. Did not see that one. Of course, I was watching the ball on that, so foul goes to Kylie, her second personal foul. Borman checks in. 16 seconds, 21-15. Thompson with the basketball, picks up a dribble, gets it back to Wagner. Oh, great job. Oh, I thought she had a tie up there for a second. And Nelson with the steal. Great job by Kirsty. She gets the steal, prevents the shot. Minneapolis, they outscores by 1 in that quarter. No, it's by 2. As it ended 21-15, as Raleigh County outscores us by a score of 9-7 in that quarter. So.
We score 1 basket, all the rest are free throws in that quarter. Okay, we'll take a little break. Be back with some halftime stats. All right, we'll get another PSA for the Kansas State High School Activity Association. This one rings true, folks, especially tonight. Winter in Kansas is filled with many changes, from icy winds, which we have now, to gentle snow. It's time to enjoy the excitement of interscholastic activities. Thousands of Kansas high school students need your support and encouragement. The Kansas State High School Activity Association and its member schools provide thrills and suspense for a lifetime of memories. Be another part of education come to life through interscholastic activities. This is a public service announcement from your Kansas State High School Activity Association and CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis. Okay, scoring-wise, Scoring-wise, by quarter, Riley County outscored us 12-8 in the first quarter and 9-7 in the second quarter. Minneapolis scored 1 basket in the second. Otherwise, they had 5 free throws.
Yeah, scoring-wise for both squads going through this deal. You're looking at it, they've really had 2 players. They've got 21 points. They've had 2 players. Morgan Vargo really started out for them in the first quarter. Basically, she had 8 points, but then Sarah Thompson, she kind of came alive in the second quarter, carrying them in the second quarter with 9. They've gotten 2 from Ames Burton and 2 from Jesse Brummett. They were 2 for 6 from the free throw line. I did not keep track of their rebounds. I think you had that stat. I only had them for 3 turnovers. You may have had them for more than that.
Nope.
So, rebounds, what they have?
I had them for 15 rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds, 5 under their offensive board. Minneapolis I had for 10 rebounds, 7 defensive and 3 offensive. Turnover-wise, it's been pretty close. I had 3 for them, 2 for us, and I could be off on that. But it was not an error-filled game for either squad at the first half, by any means.
Scoring-wise for the Lady Lions, Kirsty Nelson with 3, Charisma Veneri with 5, and good to have the senior Kylie Fuller back tonight as she leads us with 7. 5 of those coming from the free throw line, and she went 5 for 6. From the free throw line, Nelson was 1 for 1, 6 for 7 in the first half as the Minneapolis Lady Lions trail 21-15. I felt like the Falcons have done a nice job of stopping the outside shot. They have really kept a hand in Charisma as well as Kirsty's face. That's going to free up us trying to get the ball down the low block. We had it a couple times. They collapsed nicely, and then Kylie did start to come alive, getting some up and under. She missed a few. I think you'll see Kylie just get stronger here in the second half, providing conditioning holds true.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would say that the key to the second half, if Kylie Fuller has the stamina to make it through, we need her to be in there as much as possible. We're going to have her great defensive presence, rebounding presence, and getting in the low shots under the basket. That's going to free it up on the outside and hopefully allow Charisma Veneri and Kirsty Nelson to get outside shots. I think that will be an absolute key to getting this game turned around if we can get it done.
The other thing that we have not seen that we have the capability of doing, Zoe Shoup does a nice job of dribble penetration. They've not had that yet tonight, but she does a great job. She can dribble around. She's got a nice little 10-foot jumper, and if she can just get that dribble penetration to go, she had one shot that she took down low that she missed, but I would like to see us get a little stronger in that dribble penetration as well.
I'd like to give a shout out to the wrestling team. We got 12th at the 3-2-1A state wrestling tournament last weekend in snowy Hays, Kansas. And we had 3 gentlemen score second or third place. Tristan Hawk narrowly lost his championship match in the 138-pound class, 4-3 to get second. Tyson Villapando and
Austin Roth.
I couldn't think of his first name for a second. Wrestled back and got third in their respective weight classes. So congratulations to those 3 gentlemen for medaling in the state tournament.
Great job by those 3 senior boys. They all had state tournament wrestling experience, and they did a nice job of wrestling for their senior year and having a good year. So
I want to give you a little bragging up here on Charisma Veneri. It's senior season. On her scoring, where she kind of stands with the rest of the alumni, she's 10th in all-time career scoring in Minneapolis coming into tonight. 727 points, 23rd in season scoring. For most field goals per career, she's 7th at 242, 17th for a season. 3-point field goal career percentage-wise, she's 5th with a 27.9. season percentage-wise, she's at 7th with a 32.4. Most career 3 points for career, she's got it, 130 of them. First place. Kirstie Nelson is at 6th with 51. For most 3-pointers in a season, Charisma is first with 46. Most 3-pointers in a game, we've got a tie with Charisma at 5 3-pointers in a game. Charisma Veneri, Kirstie Nelson, Lindsay Shoup, Kate Steinbrock, and Shay Shoemaker, excuse me. Free throw wise, Charisma is 45 of 73 on the season for 61.6%. Career wise, she's 113 of 172 for 6th place all time. And then free throws made. I understand my notes here. For a season, she's 15th with 45. 45th place. So she's been quite a scoring threat for the Lions, especially from the 3-point range. We've had some good 3-point shooters, but she surpassed them.
Lady Lions will start the second half with the basketball as we get ready for second half action here. Kirstie Nelson, Zoe Shoup, Charisma Veneri, Courtney Forte, and Caroline Giles on the floor for the Lady Lions. Giles with the basketball on the right-hand side. Gets it back to Veneri. Veneri to Nelson. Nelson gets backward to Giles. Giles gets it down low to Forte. Forte shot no good. Veneri with the putback in good. Nice job by Charisma as she gets the rebound and the putback. Ball back in the hands of Thompson. Thompson will dribble all the way in, gets it back to Wagner. Wagner here on the outside. Gets it backward to Vargo. Vargo back to Wagner. Wagner. Good defense by Nelson. And shot up and good by Wagner as she gets the bucket to fall. And Shoup drives all the way in as she takes it all the way to the hole. Can I call it or what, Dale? Didn't I just say we needed to have some of that? Nice job, Zoe Shoup, as she drives to the lane. Back in the hands of Vargo. Vargo, swing pass all the way out here to the left. 3-point shot by Wagner, up and good. Where's she come from? As she had no points to start the first half, and she's got 5 to start the second half. 26-19. Falcons, Riley County with the lead, and the ball back in the hands of Veneri. Back to Nelson. Kirstie will drive. Pulls it back out to Veneri for 3. And Giles with the rebound. Back to Nelson. Nelson with the basketball. She will kick it down low. Shot no good by Veneri. Picked up by Vargo. And stolen away by Veneri. Veneri back the other direction. And she's going to be fouled by number 20. And that is Oliver, her second. Nelson inbounds, gets it back to Shoup. 26-19. Giles with the basketball. Gets it back out to Forte, back to Giles. And Giles will drive it in. Take that shot. Forte with the basket. Basketball back in the hands of Nelson. Nelson will roll around and she'll get fouled. And that's on Oliver. That'll be her third. It's not. It's on number 13, Wagner, but that's her third. So either one of those players pick up a third, and it was Wagner. Nelson at the line to shoot 2. Off the back of the rim, no good.
Fuller in for Forte.
Second shot coming by Kirstie is up into the front rims, and she misses them both. Vargo with the basketball. Oh, great move, and rebound by Shoup. Shoup with the rebound, comes back the other direction. And, oh, oh my goodness gracious. I would say it's a frustration foul, but she got absolutely hammered down there. Kylie Fuller did, and no call. And now she'll pick up a loose ball foul right there. So her third personal, and that was more of a frustration foul because she had gotten hammered down low. She's going to have to watch that. The ball goes in the hands of Vargo. Vargo back over to, McGuire, back to Vargo. Vargo with the basketball. Back it goes in the corner to Brummett. And foul's going to be picked up by Caroline Giles, I believe. That'll be her second personal foul. Riley County inbounds. Gets it back to the top of the key to Thompson. Thompson guarded tightly by Giles, and rebound after the miss by Kirsty Nelson. Kirsty back to Giles. Giles down low to Fuller, and there she goes. Nice job. The Riley County fans don't like that, but
that was definitely on the back.
That was definitely so. Second foul on Ames Burton. First free throws up and good by Kyler Fuller. Addie Oliver checks in for the Falcons. Second free throw coming for Fuller. Shot is up and it's good. She makes them both. Nice job by Kylie Fuller. Ball comes back the other direction. Falcons will bring it down. Gets it back over here to, wow. That three-pointer by this 5'10". Addie Oliver hits a big three. 5'10", and drains it from the outside. Kirsty Nelson with the ball, picks up her dribble, gets it back to Giles. Giles back over here to Shoop. Shoop on the right-hand side. Gets it back to Veneri. Back to Nelson for three. No good. And rebounded by Ames Burton. Watch it, Kylie. So, and it comes back the other direction as three-point shot. Another one up and good as Addie Oliver hits her second three. And Riley County just coming alive right here as they go up by 11 after three-point buckets here in the second half. One by Danny Wagner and two by Addie Oliver as they increase the lead 32-21.
Quite the turnaround. Three-pointers will do it. All right, we'd like to thank the Scott Oshman Agency, your American Family Insurance agent in Minneapolis and Belleville. Call Scott at 785-392-3111 for all your insurance needs. Also like to thank the Citizens State Bank and Trust Company in Delphos, Glasgow, and Minneapolis. Contact Owen Kendall or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs. They feature online banking, deposit accounts, loans, investment, and trust services, and the Farm and Ranch Corner.
Shoot with the basketball, gets it back to Nelson. Nelson here on the right-hand side. Swing pass back out to Giles. Giles there on the left. Shoot gets it back to Shoop. Shoop, little shot up and good. Nice job by Zoe. Great pass and a great finish by Shoop. On the outside to Vargo for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Veneri. Back the other direction. And stripped away. Back the other direction. Vargo, no good, and rebounded by Veneri. And that'll be a foul on Thompson. I believe her just her first. Shoop with the basketball. 32-23, 3:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Nelson with the basketball. Back to Veneri, back to Giles. Giles Looks down low, has nothing, goes back to Nelson. Nelson will drive, gets it back to Shoop. Shoop will drive, and she'll get fouled by number 10, McGuire, I believe, and that'll be her second.
Foul on Brent McGuire, her second.
15 foul. Nelson to pull the trigger. Gets it back to Fuller. Fuller back to Shoop, back to Nelson for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Thompson. Thompson gets it back in the hands of McGuire. McGuire will drive all the way in, takes a shot, no good.
We can call Kylie Fuller for the foul. She had the inside position.
Foul on Kylie Fuller, that's her fourth.
Wow. I'm not sure how she got that, though, Dale.
Yeah, well, they called it on the arm.
Yeah.
The rebounder was on the back. Fuller had the inside position. That was screwy.
Yeah, that's I don't know how that happened on that one, but it's a call. 3-point shot up and good by Thompson, and that is, I'll get you the number of threes, but they have 4 just in this half alone. Checking in for the Minneapolis Lady Lions, Peyton Smith. All goes back to the right-hand side, goes down low. Oh, great job. Pass, kicks back out.
Nice block.
Oh, great job by Courtney Forte to step in and front that. Kirsty Nelson for three. Front rim, it's no good. Kirsty
with the rebound.
back to Charisma, and she's off the mark.
In for the Lions, number 2.
Giles comes in for Smith. Full court press for the Lions.
Great job by the defense right there. Riley County does get it into the hands of Thompson. Thompson will bring it down. Giles with the defense. Gets it backward here to Vargo. And foul's going to be called on Zoe Shoop.
Zoe Shoop, her second.
Riley County gets it in Thompson. Thompson. And she threads the needle into the lane and gets it in. Get her 14th point of the night. 37-23. Forte back out to, oh, great job by Caroline Giles. I've wanted her to take a few of those. She's usually good for one, sometimes two of those a night. And she doesn't shoot a lot, but she took a nice shot there and got it to go. Fargo back out here to Wagner. Wagner.
Oh, that was the three-pointer.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That was the three-pointer on her, huh?
Yes, it was.
All right. Yeah, they should get about one of those games. I'd like to get 2 or 3 out of her.
23, Ashton Cope, and 10, Brenna McGuire, and 32, Ames Burton.
Charisma Veneri gets it in to shoot, but she will bring it down and set it up. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Minneapolis really needs to try to cut into this lead. Nelson with the basketball. She drives, no good. Gets her own rebound. Charisma Veneri for three. Yes, nice job as Charisma gets a nice open look and gets it to fall. And they turn it over. Nice job by the Lady Lions to force a turnover, and it will come back. Minneapolis down 37-29. 27 seconds left. Back to Giles. Giles will drive. Great pass down low, and she.
Off Minneapolis. Here's the call.
In for the Falcons, Manny Wagner and Addie Oliver.
15 seconds left, 37-29. And Riley County will have the ball underneath Minneapolis basket. As Thompson will bring it down. Great job by Giles to front her. Oh, great hustle right there. Giles picks it up. 3 seconds left. And we get the shot off, but no good. Nice job by Minneapolis as they do cut into it. We were down by as many as 14, I believe, at one time, and we are back down to an 8-point difference at this point. So they outscore 16-14 in that quarter to take a 8-point lead. Yeah. So they've outscored us. First quarter they outscored us by 4. Second quarter by 2. That quarter by 2 more. They slowly are just building on their lead. But Dale, hats off to us right there. We were able to fight back into that in the last minute and a half as we had 2 big three-pointers, one by Caroline Giles and the other one by Charisma Veneri. All created by Kirsty Nelson, who drove into the paint and put up a shot, got her own rebound amongst the trees, kicked it right back to Charisma Veneri, and we get the bucket.
I'd like to say it's not an insurmountable lead at this point. We'll see how things go here in the fourth quarter. School activities teach students discipline, teamwork, and dedication while providing them with structured, supervised learning activities. Encourage your son or daughter to participate in school activities. Participation opens the door to a lifetime of enjoyment and excitement. Kansas State High School Activity Association and CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis, encourage you to make activities and academic curricular partners.
Riley County with the basketball, gets it back out to Vargo. Vargo here on the left-hand side, back to Wagner. Wagner will take the 3. She's off the mark, rebounded by Forte. Forte with the rebound, kicks it back out to Giles. Giles will bring it down, back to Shoot to Veneri. Veneri open for a second, kicks it back out to Nelson. She'll pull the trigger for 3, off the mark, but Giles with the rebound. No call, kicks it back out to Charisma for 3, and it's good. Charisma with the nice 3 as she gets her 13th point of the night that brings it within 5, 37-32, 7:23. Minneapolis with some tight defense right here as they kick it back out. Wagner with the basketball on the right-hand side. Stolen away by Minneapolis after the tip by Forte. Back in the hands of Veneri. Veneri will come down the right-hand side. Veneri back to Nelson for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Riley County. Great defense and great hustle by the Lady Lions on that last possession. Wow, that would have been huge, Dale, to have gotten a bucket right there. Kicks it down low. Backs her all the way in, rebounded by Forte. Forte with the nice rebound and the defense. Back out to Veneri, back to Nelson.
Block foul.
And that's going to be a foul on Oliver, I believe her 3rd. Thompson whistled with the foul. Her 2nd. And timeout called by 30-second timeout called by Raleigh County.
Nice run by the Lions to get back within striking distance here at the start of the fourth quarter. And they were down at least 13, if not 14, as you were saying. And we're now down to 5. And we're showing some good hustle here to start the fourth quarter. Not only shooting, but defense and rebounding.
I like her. When we can get a loose ball rebound, it really confuses Riley County on that, Dale, because they've got so many trees down there that they usually are picking up the rebounds, and when we can pick up one of them loose ball rebounds, it confuses them as to where we're at. So then it opens up for an open look, and Charisma's had 2 of those, and all because of loose ball rebounds. Kirsty Nelson will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Back rims it, no good. Second shot is up, and she gets that one to fall. Cuts the lead to 4, 37-33. Thompson with the basketball, gets it back out here into the hands of McGuire. McGuire picked up by Nelson, back to Vargo. Vargo guarded by Shoup. And Charisma Veneri with the steal, back the other direction, up, and it's good as she gets the steal and the loose ball bucket. Great job by Charisma. 2-point ball game here. And Riley County's, oh, tough one right there as Charisma's whistled with their third personal, but great hustle by Charisma Veneri and the Lady Lions as they've cut it to within 2 points here, 6:14 here in the fourth quarter.
Third personal, she had 2 in the first.
Swing pass all the way out here to McGuire. McGuire here on the left-hand side. McGuire back to Vargo. Vargo will drive in, no good. Rebounded by Forte. Forte back in the hands of Shoup. Great job by Forte. Back to Giles. Giles back to Shoup. Shoup back to Charisma Veneri. Deep three. Oh, can't get the fall, but Forte with the big rebound. And it's good. Charisma Veneri gets the ball and puts it in. We've got a tie ball game at 37. 5:37 left to go here in this ball game. Great job by the Lady Lions to claw back into this. They get it down low. And they're going to whistle a foul. I don't know who it's on yet. I believe on Forte. We'll see for sure.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, Courtney Forte. First person. Free throw is no good.
8-0 run for the Lions to start this quarter.
And she gets that one to fall. Veneri will bring it down to set it up. Lady Lions trail by 1, 38-37. Shoup with the basketball, gets across to Forte. Forte back to Charisma Veneri. Back to Giles. Giles back to Nelson, back to Shoup. Shoup, a little drive, up and good. Nice job. Minneapolis takes their first lead in quite some time.
First lead of the night, period, I think.
I believe you're right. I couldn't remember if we had one earlier or not, and I think you're exactly right. Brummett brings it all the way down. Vargo swing pass all the way over. 3-point shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Shoup with the basketball, back to Nelson. Nelson back to Charisma Veneri. Takes the three, and it's good! Charisma with the big three as she gets her 20th point of the night. Oh my goodness, Dale, the Lady Lions have come alive here. 42-38 as a big start to this one right here. As they have really come right back into this.
Here in the fourth
a
quarter.
big fourth quarter. And actually, you go back into the third quarter as well, Dale, because we had probably the last 4 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, 11-1 here in the fourth quarter, and yes, we scored the last 6 points of the
last 6. Okay.
Of the third quarter. 2 threes. So after Riley County got to 37 points, we have outscored them 16-1. Is that right?
Yeah. Charisma Veneri with 20 points. She had 5 in the first half. She's had 15 in the second half. Zoe Shoup's had 4 in the second half. Caroline Giles has 3. Courtney Forte's had 2. But really, it's just been, actually Kirsty's got 3. But it's been some great defense and great hustle. Full court press is going to be picked up by the Lady Lions as we're up 42-38. 4:34 left to go in the ball game. And they will get it into Wagner. Wagner back to Thompson. Thompson back out to Wagner. Wagner will bring it across back to Vargo. Vargo back in the corner. It goes to Brummett. Brummett with the basketball. She'll roll all the way around back to Wagner for three, and it's good as she hits a big three. She's had a good second half as well, as she's got 8 points. 42-41. Christmas Veneri back to Nelson. Nelson for three, up and it's good. Kirsty Nelson with the big three, as they're raining threes here at Riley County High School. 45-41. Vargo with the ball and stolen away by Giles. Great hustle by Caroline Giles. Back to Veneri for three. Nope, off the mark, rebounded by Riley County. That would have been huge, Dale.
That would have been a barn burner.
45-41, 3:44 left to go in the ball game. Wagner with the basketball, picked up by Nelson. And Nelson just giving her fits right there. Great hustle. And a big bucket underneath by Ames Burton as she gets her 4th point of the night. Back to Giles. Giles back to Shoop. Shoop will drive in.
Travel.
Yeah, travel. That was tough. I thought there was a little bit of pressure there, a little bit of shoving, but a big turnover right there. Riley County.
Shoot for the reaching foul.
And Shoop will pick up her 3rd personal. 45-43, Lady Lions.
Or 1-1.
Vargo's first free throw is up, and it's no good. Oh, big rebound by
Kylie Fuller just got her 5th foul.
Nah. Wow. Great job tonight, Kylie. Great job tonight, Kylie. Right there, that's just, yeah, that's a really tough one right there. She's going to pick up number 5, and Coach Weatherman's going to argue it, and I would agree with him. She was doing everything she possibly could, and that's a tough one.
Miss number 32 just had great position inside. And she shoot free throws. Yes.
45-44, 3:08. Riley County within 1. Second one is up, no good, and rebounded by Forte as she gets the rebound. Ball goes in the corner to Giles for 3. It's off the mark. A tie-up, yep. Nice job by Nelson, I believe, is in there fighting for it, and they get the tie-up. It'll stay with Minneapolis. Kirsty inbounds. There's a foul on Burton, and that'll be 3 on her, and that's going to send us to the line for a 1-on-1. And that will send Courtney Forte to the free throw line. Yet to be at the line tonight. And she off the mark, rebounded by Riley County. 2:45 left to go in the ball game. Giles with the defense on Thompson. And back to Burton, back to Thompson. Thompson drives, kicks it back out. Wagner for 3, and it's good.
She can thread it, can't she?
Yeah, she can. She's flat-footed when she shoots, and there's a great job by Shoop driving in, and she's going to be fouled by Thompson, but she's flat-footed when she shoots, but she's dead on.
Well,
so.
you know, hey, you leave her open. And it doesn't matter if she's flat-footed. They take the lead back at 47-45.
Free throw up and good by Shoop. 47-46, back to within 1. 2:16 left to go here in the ball game. Second one is up, and she off the mark, rebounded by Burton. Thompson with the basketball, drives all the way down. Gets it back in the corner to Wagner. Wagner, and great hustle by Kirsty Nelson. Kirsty's had some good hands tonight on her and has knocked the ball loose a couple times, and ball goes back into the hands of Brummett. Brummett will hold it out there top as Forte gets some defense on her. Gets it back to, oh, great hands right there. Gets it back out to Vargo. Vargo swing pass back out to Wagner. And Riley County's just going to work it around a little bit. Hey, she's got some time in the lane. Nothing there, but that's going to send Vargo to the line, where she is 2 for 4 tonight. Caroline Giles picks up number 3.
9th team foul on the Lions. The Falcons have 8.
And she makes the first one. Riley County has been hitting their free throws better here in the second half. Back up by 2, 48-46. Second one is up, and she makes them both. 49-46, 140 left to go. Veneri gets it in to shoot. Zay will bring it down to set it up. Shoot with the basketball. Gives it back to Nelson. Nelson here on the right-hand side. Nelson rolls off a screen. Gets it back to Giles. Giles back to Nelson. Nelson looks down low. She'll drive and take it in. And it gets to the fall. Nice job by Kirsty Nelson with the runner in the lane as she gets her 9th point of the night, as it's back to a 1-point ball game. 49-48, timeout called by the Lady Lions. It's a full timeout. So we'll hand it to Dale with some PSAs or commercials.
Again, I'd like to thank all our sponsors helping with the live video live streaming. Crookendale Studio for Alexis Kern, Autotech, Gary Keating and Dave Sweat, Cross Lane Crop Insurance with John Pruitt, Sunflower Reel is Monty Nelson, Klein Oil Company of Delphos, Jim Klein, and your hometown hardware, Pam Barker and Vicki Kaufman. We also thank the Minneapolis Senior High School linebackers for taking care of the broadcast fees with the Kansas State High School Activities Association for the SubState games.
Great second half, a great fourth quarter of basketball for the Lady Lions. Actually, a great second half as we fought back into the late in the third quarter, and we did a great job of outscoring them, and now it's back to within.
I have Riley County down for 7 turnovers for 3 for us this half. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Besides our hitting the outside shots.
Riley County will have the basketball. Minneapolis picks up a press. And they get it into Vargo. Vargo will break the press all the way down. Oh, no call. They get away with one right there. Nelson with the basketball, tight defense on her, and that's going to send Wagner to the line. Nelson's going to pick up her first personal. Thought they might have had a turnover right down here, Dale. No call. And Wagner will go to the line for her first 3 throws of the night, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Second one is up, and she makes that one. So 50-48, 1 minute left. Riley County up by 2, Minneapolis with the basketball. Shoop with the basketball, comes down here the right-hand side, gets it back to Giles. Giles will drive to the left, gets it back to Nelson. Nelson rolls off a screen, back to Veneri. Back to Giles. Giles back to Shoop. And that wasn't probably.
I'm not sure.
Back to Vargo, back it goes. 35 seconds left. They're going to have to get her out there. Forte's going to have to foul her. And just nice job by Caroline to have the presence of mind and know the time and get the foul. It's her fourth one that she had to do it. So at the line goes Jessie Brummett. She's 1 for 2 for the line tonight. 30 seconds left. First one's up and good. This gym got as quiet as a mouse in here, Dale, as both sets of fans get real quiet. 51-48, 30 seconds left. She's got another one coming. And it's off the mark. Charisma Veneri back to shoot. And we'll call a timeout. So, full timeout called by the Lady Lions as we will have a chance here to try to tie it with under 20 seconds left. I don't remember how much time was left.
25 seconds.
25 seconds. So
I'd like to see it. It would be cool to see it go to overtime. It really would. If not, if we don't win it at the outright, I think we might have a chance in overtime. Things are kind of cool for the Lady Lions in the last half of the fourth quarter. From 3-point range, but we've hit some shots in the lane. We've gotten some rebounds, and we just need to we've got to get a dribble penetration, try to draw a foul, or kick it back out for a three. You know they're going to be on on Charisma, something fierce. And Kirsten.
Yeah. So 25 seconds left. Minneapolis will have the ball. As we will inbounds. Kirsty to pull the trigger. Gets it into Shoop. 22 seconds left. Gets it back to Nelson. Nelson rolls around. Gets it back to three-point shot is up. Oh, can't get it to fall. Great job. Oh, that was so close. Wow, that was a great look. It's a great shot.
It bounced high like it might fall through.
That's Caroline's fifth personal.
8 seconds left. Falcons up by 3.
Nice effort right there.
Double bonus.
Thank you. And that pretty much seals it right there, 52-48, as Riley County gets the 4-point lead with 8 seconds left. Now they're just telling them to let them have whatever, just don't foul. 8 seconds left here in the ball game, 52-48. Charisma had a nice. That was a tough shot. Very tough shot, and she had a great look at it, just couldn't get her to fall. Tough one right there. Thompson will come back and have one more here. Shot is up, and it's good. She makes it. And they will get it in to Shoot with 7 seconds. Veneri for a long three, and it's off the mark, no good. And that's the ball game as Riley County wins at home 53-48. But the Lady Lions scored 19 there in the fourth quarter to outscore them. Let's see, outscored them by 19-16, but great effort by the Lady Lions, and a tough one as they come up short tonight, but great effort by the Lady Lions.
They stormed back and made their presence known in the fourth quarter. We'll be back for the wrap-up of this game shortly. By quarters, Riley County outscored Minneapolis 12-8 the first, 9-7 in the second, 16-14 in the third, and Minneapolis outscored Riley County 19-16 in the final stanza. Rebounds-wise, I had each squad at 15 rebounds in the second half for the game. Riley County out-rebounded Minneapolis 30-25. Turnovers, I had Minneapolis for 5 in the whole game, which that is just astounding for the way we started the year on producing turnovers.
Yeah, great.
And the Falcons ended up with 10, 7 of those in the second half, and that run that Minneapolis made where we outscored the Falcons 16-1, and that is going to be our lion play of the game. That run that got us back into the lead. Took the lead, and we finally took the lead at 39-38, probably about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And then got up to a 4-point lead. Had a 4-point lead before Riley County started clawing back into it. So, great effort by the Lady Lions tonight. Riley County Lady Falcons come away with the victory, though, here at their home place. And they had some girls step up. I'll talk about that here a little bit. That kind of shocked me when I watched them play in the first half. So, scoring-wise, Ames Burton with 5, 6 by Addie Oliver, and 4 by Jessie Brummett. 10 by Morgan Vargo, 12 by Danny Wagner. All of those in the second half, and Sarah Thompson led the way with them for 16. They were 8 for 12 in the second half from the free throw line, 10 for 18 for the ball game. They had 8 3-pointers, 9 3-pointers, 9 3-pointers.
I believe it.
No, leave it, please. Okay. So, thank you. So, 9 3-pointers they had. So, they've got some shooters, and they definitely hit the 3-pointers tonight. Minneapolis, scoring-wise, Caroline Giles with 3, Courtney Forte with 2, Kylie Fuller with 9, Zoe Shoup with 5, Kirsty Nelson with 9. Charisma Veneri had 15 points in the second half to finish the ball game at 20. We were 4 for 9 from the free throw line in the second half, 10 for 16. 3-pointers we had, I'll get that in a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers. So not shabby for us either.
No, it's
from
not.
Shooting
not
3-pointers as well. So
our player of the game will be Charisma Veneri, senior, with 20 points on the night. Hit some great 3-pointers along with Kirsty Nelson and Caroline Giles to get us back in this game. And that is sponsored by the Citizen State Bank and Trust Company. And again, the play of the game, that early part of the fourth quarter into the third, that's going to be sponsored by the Scott Osherman Agency, the Scott Osherman. Well, the Lady Lions in their season at 9-11 and really fought hard. It looked like this was going to be a walk-away in the third quarter, and they fought back and really made a game of it. Congratulations to the Lady Lions for that.
Yeah, I thought when they got up, it was either 13 or 14 points that Riley County got up by. I thought, look out, because they had their 5'10" Addie Oliver hit 2 3-pointers in the third quarter.
They were hitting 3-pointers
at will, and it's just like, oh my goodness. But hats off to Minneapolis. They fought hard. They did what we kind of talked about. They had to hit some. They had to get some dribble penetration. They got one stat that you talked about, the rebounds, Dale, much better in the second half, rebounding-wise, and that's what got us back into it. And Kylie Fuller was in trouble with fouls.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. And continue kudos to Courtney Forte for her work under the boards. She's had a great sophomore season. Not starting the season, but has coming in, especially with Kylie Fuller's illnesses that she's had and her injuries, and Courtney has just been a beast under the boards, and she continued with that tonight. Congratulations to her and all the young ladies representing the Lions for making this an exciting season.
You know, and hats off to our 4 seniors that that will be done for their high school at Minneapolis. Caroline Giles, Natalie Borman, Kylie Fuller, and Charisma Veneri all in their senior season. Not the way they wanted to, but they fought hard and came close at the end.
Well, with that, Dale Leach and
Scott Osherman.
We're going to sign off. Thanks as always for having us in your home tonight, folks. God bless you, and if you can, come out and support the guys as they host the Council Grove Braves tomorrow night in Minneapolis. If not, you can catch it here on CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis. Good night.